Well, as you know, times are tough. Inflation is high. So entertainment has gotten more expensive. So we decided to take a look at Dollar Store and look at their vast selection of DVDs at a really reduced price and see if there's anything good out there. So I'm going to take a look at this. My local store. Kind of dismal out, so I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see what happens. So hopefully we can get some fantastic movies at a really good price. Hey, welcome to another exciting special edition of Cue It Up with the Q Brothers Dollar Movie Extravaganza. Extravaganza.
Right.
I'm John Quattrucci.
I'm Ralph Quattrucci.
Okay, we got 9 minutes left, so we got to really get moving
that
on
clock
this.
going. Let's go.
So last week we turned on to this new thing where we're going to go into dollar stores, Dollar Tree stores, dollar stores, whatever, and see what they got for movies and buy them. And the movies we're buying are $1.25, and basically the review is going to be, is it worth $1.25? But we're going to do a little bit different on this. So we each picked a couple of movies last week, but we're gonna do a little review about the one of the movies that we saw. So, and then we'll talk about what we recently picked up. So, Ralph, give me, it can be a real short review.
I told you it'd be real short. It was my favorite actor as a kid.
Oh.
Richard Dreyfuss.
And that doesn't look anything like Richard Dreyfuss in that jacket right there.
Wow. Okay, spoiler alert, he does not walk in space. I'm just going to say that, okay?
Okay.
He's playing an 80-year-old ex-civil engineer who his grandson signs him up. Some rich millionaire is deciding to have a contest, a lottery to fly one person into space. And Richard Dreyfuss, like I said, plays an ex-civil engineer who happens to know all about road structure and runway structure. That may figure in the plot down the road.
Which probably comes in handy later on in the movie.
Comes in very handy. Basically, this is a movie about old guys saying, old guys are still pretty good. We still can bring something to the table. And it's typical Richard Dreyfuss in his 80s. He can barely walk. He's wearing orthopedic shoes. I don't know how he's doing this stuff. He's still, from the head up, he's still Richard Dreyfuss, and he's great. And he brings a little bit of something to this. Is it worth $1.25? It is. In fact, I teared up a little bit. I'm not going to lie, because I'm an easy mark, and I just love Richard Dreyfuss.
When you say you teared up,
I dropped a little. I had a little. Does he live? It was dusty in the room. I'm not going to give it away. But
well, I mean, how old's the movie? I mean,
it came out in 2019. I mean, is he alive now?
No.
He's still alive, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, he's alive.
Like I said, spoiler alert, he does not walk in space, but that doesn't mean he doesn't end up in space. Okay? Richard Dreyfuss, astronaut.
Wow.
Worth $1.25.
And by the way, William Shatner went up in space. I think he's 90.
Yeah, but I'm reading an article about him being depressed
plausible
about it, and he's like a funeral.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's
well,
all
because
about.
it made him realize how small it is and how important, how big life is, and his life is on the tail. And okay, well, my pick, and I talked about this on YKY, but I'm going to talk about it again, was the fantastic film Sushi Girl.
You mentioned that.
Now, this cast,
it's intriguing. You said they're eating sushi.
This is why
the
movie's really intriguing. It's had a Reservoir Dogs feel to it. It's about a diamond caper that goes bad in the aftermath of it. But the cast in it: Tony Todd, James Duvall, Noah Hathaway, who was Boxy on the original Battlestar Galactica, Andy McKenzie, and Mark Hamill.
Does Mark Hamill eat sushi off the naked?
He does. Yes, and the premise is I don't know if you can see her. But right here, this is Sushi Girl.
Okay.
And literally, she is on a table naked for 95% of the movie, and they're eating sushi off of her. And she doesn't say a word till the last 5 minutes of the film. What the hell's her name? I should say her name here.
Say her name.
I know. Where the hell is it? I don't know what her name is. Oh, wait. Introducing Courtney Palm. Courtney Palm. Oh, she gets an introducing credit.
Okay.
But so the other thing about this movie, it was really, it's violent. It's really off the rails. I mean, it's Mark Hamill plays like this homosexual guy that likes to torture people, but he really plays it over the top. But the thing that intrigued me the most about this movie, not having seen this before, was there's a scene where they flash back to the robbery. And 3 people in the robbery was Danny Trejo, Jeff Fahey, and Michael Biehn from Terminator. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know they were in this movie. Well, they're in the movie for about a total of 3.5 minutes, each one of them. And then I found out later, Michael Bihn's friends are the producers. He did it for nothing and shot in one day. But it was a really interesting movie. It was originally made in 2012. But if you get a chance, check this movie out. It's next level. And Tony Todd is really evil in it. He's really good in this. But I definitely worth $1.25.
Amazing.
Definitely worth it. So check that out. Now, I went to a different dollar store.
Okay.
A Dollar Tree store, this happened to be.
Dollar Tree.
Than the one I went to before, thinking, because I'm listening to you, and you're pulling all this gold. Like, you found the golden ticket, the Willy Wonka golden ticket.
I did.
Well, the Dollar Tree I went to, the different one, first of all, they only had it at an end cap, it wasn't a lot of them, and there was like 10 of the same DVD, right?
That'll happen,
So
sure.
I picked 2 movies for one reason. They're both Blu-rays, okay? As opposed to DVDs. So I picked The Warlords, which is a Japanese film starring Jet Li that looks like it's going to be an epic thing. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay. And the other one I picked was Shadowland. And you're going to say to me, John, why did you pick Shadowland other than the fact it's a Blu-ray? Well, with this cast, how could I not? Ben Keenan, Amelia Eve, and Jason Harvey.
You know, they all sound almost like movie stars.
That's right, huh? And
it's close.
And
who's it
directed
directed
by?
by?
Shadowland. Never leave the light.
Oh,
right there it says that. You can't see that,
but
it's directed
I've
by.
heard about this film.
Oh wait, it's written and directed by Simon David Kay.
Oh.
Now, with
Three
a
names.
powerhouse cast like that, this has got to be a good movie. So that's why I picked it. So I'll let you know which one. I think I'm going to watch Shadowland because I'm anticipating it not being worth $1.25, but it is a Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So that's
You
why
got that.
I
I love that when you get
movies.
these. When you get these, they say HD picture and theater quality sound on the Blu-ray. I have noticed as I watched. I'll show you a couple that I did. I'm not going to review them. These aren't. These are old ones that I've already watched. Monster Party, and Postcard, the Postcard Killings, and Terminal. Right, Terminal with Margot Robbie. But they're all distributed by the same company called RLJE Films, which is an American distribution company. And I've noticed that there's a lot of these films at the Dollar Tree store. And these weren't bad. They're not bad. Monster Party. Excuse me, Mike.
So what are they distributing them to the Dollar Tree store?
I have no idea if they go directly to Dollar Tree.
Like a reissue
Like
or
Monster
something.
Party, it turns out I had seen this a few years ago. And it wasn't until I put it back in that I realized I had seen that. And then I look on the back, and they're all distributed by the same company. I don't know if that's a thing. If somebody wants to comment, let me know. All right, but the 2 I picked this one strictly because of the color of the thing, Assassination Nation, and it says Mean Girls meets The Purge. That seems like it's going to be pretty good, I think.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
That looks like it's going to be a good one. This is the one that I will watch and review for sure. And then I got this one just because you know why I got this one. Jesus
Roll. Oh, that's from
it's a sequel.
Big Lebowski.
Sequel
John
to the
Turturro.
Big Lebowski, directed by John Turturro, I believe.
And you've never seen this?
Never seen it. Now, I have heard it's not too good. But I'm going to watch it anyway because
it's a regular DVD,
the Jesus
not a Blu-ray.
rolls. It's a DVD.
Okay. All right.
So those are the ones that I picked for this next run. I will definitely watch Assassination Nation because it is Mean Girls meets The Purge. I mean, how can you go wrong with that?
I like the color of it too. Oh, by the way, I didn't
really
know
nice.
this because I hadn't opened up these things yet, but Warlords comes with a digital copy.
A lot of them
for
do.
$1.25.
A lot of them do. You know,
Shadowlands not only has the Blu-ray but a regular DVD too.
See, so that's entertainment for $1.25. That's right.
$1.25. That's
now look,
crazy.
I think we should expand this out because, like I said, I went to that Goodwill. I think I was in Pittsburgh, And that's when I found the Blu-ray for $1.99. It was Goonies, Gremlins 1, Gremlins 2.
Oh, you got a triple pack, right?
All sealed, sealed. Same with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Sealed, the old one.
All right, but I'm not spending more than $2.
I would try to keep it under $2 if you can.
Yeah, that's the whole
Goodwill goes
point,
up
right?
and down. Goodwill goes up and down. Every once in a while, you find one for $5, $6.
Well, Goodwill
but-
is a client of mine, and I
Okay.
actually, for the first time ever, went into one of their gigantic stores that didn't look like a
the
Goodwill.
ones with the troughs.
No, that's a
Oh.
distribution warehouse. I went in that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But the store looked like a regular retail store,
Yeah.
and they had a huge selection of DVDs. Now, I didn't look at the prices, so I don't know how high they were. I don't think
They
were
range, but you can
$1.25.
find them. Like I said, the one I found, the triptych was $1.90, something like that.
Well, I'm waiting for the gold mine that you keep talking about because I have not found it in the two stores I've been
Here's the thing: like any thrifting or any
Yeah.
going into movies, you have to keep going. That's the only way you
Okay.
find a piece of gold, because
well-
it's the constant search. Now, Goodwill now has an online store, and they've got Goodwill shopgoodwill.com, which is their eBay. And I've spent a little too much money on the shopgoodwill.com for cameras.
Are they
and-
are the DVDs inexpensive?
Yes, you can get them. Buy it now, probably for $2, but then you got to ship them
Oh,
and all
okay.
that. So just keep trying out the Dollar Trees, Dollar Stores.
Okay.
The thing about like a Dollar General, you go into a Dollar General, some of those DVDs are $20.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's
not
not
what this
the point.
show's about.
Not what this show's
Well, this
about.
is an inflation buster show. I mean, that's what we
We're doing
said
our
at the
best.
beginning.
And gas
Yeah, we
prices
gotta
are
do
going
our
up
best.
again, so start saving
Well.
on the entertainment. What are you going to do?
Exactly. And this
So.
is frankly what our fans have called for. So we're going to give our fans what they want. And because of that, please subscribe, hit the notification button, and slam that like button. And then one episode we're going to do famous cheap Indian movies because apparently people really
You are
like
such
that.
a view whore.
We'll
I can't
see.
believe you're going to do that. I mean, if we can go and find, if you can find Indian films in the dollar
if I
store,
can find a good one.
they're going to be fantastic. I mean, can you
Yeah.
imagine those at the dollar store? Those are going to be great.
No,
So-
you'll never find, as Sean says, R and R. You'll never find that there.
R and R.
R and R.
Yeah.
All right, well that's it.
Well, let me ask you this. I thought
I'm
maybe
sorry.
what
Yeah.
I thought maybe what we should do for the next search you do is search, since it's October, we're close to Halloween. Search for horror
Something
films.
scary.
Yeah.
All right.
Pick 2 or 3 horror films out of the bin, and then we'll do that for the next one.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Fair enough. Genre.
right.
I like that. Horror.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Short and sweet. You don't have to take up too much time. We
That's it.
appreciate you watching.
Right.
And we'll talk to you next week and let you know, should you spend $1.25?
Yep.
All right.
have a
All right,
good
Ralph.
week.
Have a great
Okay.
week.
See ya.